you know, things are going to be up and down. I don't know how to start this off or explain any of this. I've been holding quite a bit of this in. I know a lot of families are advocating, especially in Canada, where many of our kids are being, how do I explain it? My mind is just angry. My heart is crushed. I've been told that Anna may not qualify anymore for treatments because she's trach vented. With her being trach vented, that she, after a year and a half, first, she's had 8 doses of treatments now. That she may no longer be allowed to have them anymore because of her being trach vented. That being said, we have people going to bat for us. I said it's not fair. We can fork out billions of dollars to refugees with 2-story homes to save their lives in a country that they didn't ask for anything to happen to them in, where my daughter is born in her very own country, and she didn't ask for any of this to ever happen to her. I didn't ask for it. And her own country is denying her her rights to live, her rights to her own life, to treatment. We can fork out money for pool tables or whatever is needed for jails. We can support pedophiles in our community. We can do all of this stuff. Put money where it's not needed, but we're not allowed to save a child's life who already has been receiving treatment, who has been showing potential with treatment, who has been trach vented. We are no longer allowed to give her treatment anymore because she's trach vented. Does that make sense to anybody? My sorry. Everything is just crushing inside of me again and again and again. And it hurts so bad. I fought so hard for this for her in so many ways. For her life, for her supplies. Even just this morning, I've been fighting for so many things for her this morning. You know, if she was born a heart or cancer patient, I wouldn't even have these issues. But I do. Why I've been given so much on my shoulders, I don't know. I have asked that if they're going to stop her treatments, that they must come to my home, stand by my daughter's bedside, and look her in the face. And they have to tell her that she no longer qualifies for a treatment anymore after I have given her the option. 8 treatments later, a year and a half later, to tell her from their own worst amount to look at her in the face and watch her cry, because she will understand that she no longer has that potential to have an opportunity within her life. Because to them, she's meaningless. She's just a number She's just a trach vent that doesn't matter. There are type 1s, type 2s, type 3s, type 4s, all being basically, as I have stated, it's black and white. You know, this side of the room can have it, this side of the room can't. You might as well bring back the camps, throw in the gas chambers, and say, here you go. We'll put all you guys in the gas chambers and allow you guys on the side of the room. That's basically what we're saying right here. We're basically allowing our government to be that politician all over again. So we can spend billions of dollars on material homes. 2-story homes. I'm sorry. 2-story homes. For refugees. Give them money. Give them cars. Give them careers. My fiance has struggled this past year for jobs. Fell into depression. Helped me with cancer. Taking care of the kids in between all that. And he had a rough year without any support. Being a Canadian, we had our truck just auctioned off. Repoed because we tried hard to salvage what we could out of everything that we owned. We tried to make our payments. And we couldn't. So we're slowly catching up on our feet. Finally got his head clear and has gone back to work. Betty's had to go to work out of province because he can't even work in his own province. You know, we can support so many different variety programs and everything else. But a life-saving treatment is being picked and plucked on who survives, who qualifies, and who doesn't. I'd like to know where the balance of the scale is correct. And I understand it's a very costly treatment, which again is wrong. Because yes, I know people are, you always say you would never put a price on your child's life. I know you wouldn't. And by all means of God or whatever, I wish I was a millionaire, billionaire's child, because I would be giving all the money in the world to make sure she had everything she needed. Unfortunately, my paths have taken all different directions, and no matter what direction I take, it's not that case. And I have to fight and advocate for my child's life, just like many other people do. My nephew can have his pancreas repaired. Other people with diabetes, you know, are suffering and not suffering. And again, where are they all going to go? Is it going to be something that you're going to give them a taste of and then just take it away from them? It all comes down to numbers. Currently I'm being told to put our benefits on hold about the whole process because of the fact that she may not even qualify. How is it fair that you can put somebody on a trial and then just strip it away from them and tell them to watch your child die all over again? I am so tired of fighting the system. You might as well just, you know, put me down on my hands and knees and just rip my heart out. Just take the rest of what's left inside of me out, because it's exactly what's being done. And then we wonder why this world can never catch up, or why people can never catch up with depression or all these other factors of stress and things like that. So here's to free Alberta healthcare. Here's to this great, society that we have in Alberta. It sucks. It sucks for all the families fighting in Canada. And it sucks for us in Alberta, who have worked really, really hard. I mean, I couldn't even get my CPP. The government took that too. I worked hard for my stuff. I mean, how much more do we have to lose in our own province as Albertans, as Canadians, in order to have acceptance of justice? I guess it comes right down to your own child. And it's sick. So now we're just trying to figure out, where do we stand from here? I'm on neutral ground. I have our neurologist trying to figure out where to bat from this. I'm trying to figure out, where do I bat from this? How do I rise from this when you've just been more than smacked in the face? I mean, I've had my feet swept right from underneath of me. Not just me, but a variety of many people. And it's really heart-crunching, it's crushing, it's devastating. You've got to imagine, many of us have spent endless nights of researching and studying and advocating and fighting, and many sleepless nights. We've become nurses, doctors, lawyers, advocates. We've become secretaries. We've done it all. Like, we are literally, you take two people to one person and you put them on that list. And it's a lot for one person to handle, for what we all do and have done. A lot of the angel warriors, as they call them, a lot of the pioneers, everything that we've all stood for and gone and suffered through, that should be enough alone. There needs to be a voice of some sort of triumph or something that puts an end to it all. Because I don't know how you can just say that, here you go. Your daughter qualifies. Your daughter's been on this. Your child has this opportunity. And then now you have nothing. We're just going to strip it away from you because we make the decision. Because we know what's best. I guess a lot of them haven't held a child in their arms before while their child passed. They've never had to see us fight the way we do. And now a lot of us families have to fight again. We have to write our MLAs, we have to advocate, we have to voice. I have to ask, where do we go from here? Where is my daughter's purpose? Where's her opportunity? Why give it to her and take it away? She has a sister who loves her to bits and pieces, and a brother who would do anything for her and always says to me, you know, if anything ever happens to you or Hugo, I will take care of her. She has a family who loves her, and many of these kids do. She has a life. She's not just a number. She's not just a trait-vented child. She is a person who deserves this opportunity, who has been through so much, as many of these kids have been through so much, and to deserve these opportunities, these people, these adults, these children, these teenagers. There's a reason why this treatment is here today. There's a reason why that many of these children are still fighting for their lives today. And when opportunity comes knocking, you open that door to that opportunity. You don't shut it. So, that being said, I have a ground to stand on, I have a voice, but I don't know how or where or what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know where we're going to go with this yet. And I've been quiet with everything for quite some time. I've been watching people, seeing people's anger, feeling everyone's frustration. Scared of my own worries. And today everything has come at me like a ton of bricks when I had a good talk with a neurologist. Well, I said, you know, and I told them, like, so many things I told her. You know, maybe, you know, and it will have another, this can give Anna another couple of years, better quality of life. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But it has shown potential. She has shown improvements. And she deserves an opportunity, and so do many of these other children. I don't think it's fair for somebody to discriminate what or who goes on what side of the room. So that's where we are at right now with it.
Mom, our floor is broken. Slid.
Of course.
Hey, you okay?
Hmm.
What you doing?
Doing.
Oh, Mom, I had the perfect horse in mind.
Okay, well, I'm going to...
Clydesdale.
I guess I'm going to end this right now. So...